Hey everybody, it's time for me to come back and make another one of my videos. Apparently I have them. Never mind. But after watching Tom and Carly's stand this morning, I decided that I needed to reply to some of comment on what they were saying, and what better way to do that than to make my own video and answer some of those character questions myself, since it sort of seems to be the way things are going. So I've sat down here with my notepad of absolutely everything. I've got so much stuff in this notepad, it goes around with me everywhere. It's like report card comments, conference notes, lesson plans, fanfic, posts, more lesson plans, biographies, more lesson plans. It's literally got everything in here. Oh, prayers. So it's going in there. It's there. There's none of this. So where to start? Tom and Carly, thank you for all the shout outs in your video. There's like a stack of characters in there that are sort of part of my lists as well, and ones that are important to me. That come from there's characters that you just don't know where they come from, and they're just there on the page, so that's awesome. And Tom, thank you for the stuff you said about Mars. I mean, Mars has been a challenge from the word go, I think, because but he wasn't initially supposed to be with Cormac. He's supposed to be the absolute straight jock king of his house, and he's just and then Cormac comes along and we throw a whole wrench in that plan. And I have issues writing guys at the best of time, but so having to be writing from the perspective of a boy who is having that struggle, it's really challenging, because neither is a perspective that I know or understand or I'm very good at as far as I'm concerned. So the fact that it's coming across that way is fantastic. I'm glad it's making some effect. And I mean, smut, damn it. I've said to you a number of times, it's brand new territory. And so the fact that I'm working through that and facing, it's almost a fear, I suppose, but I'm facing up to that and going with it. And I'm glad it's doing something, because Cormorants are amazing. That's all there is to it. Anyway, let's get on to some of these questions. Mars, as just said, one of my favourite characters. I've written down 3.5 because I just have too many that I couldn't pick one. Mars is definitely up there because of the challenges that he's given me as a character to develop with my writing and to go through. And he's just an idiot. I mean, he's still trying to be cocky and hold on to his reputation when everyone around him is starting to clue in on what is incredibly obvious to everybody but him. And it's incredible, it's amazing. So that's always fun. Ivan Becker Reed, he has to be now. He's long stopped being Ivan Reed. Has been a character of mine for years and years. And he's a character I started posting and maybe got a paragraph out of at most in the early days of my role playing. And he's gone through such character development that it's really been fun to watch what he's been doing and his interactions with Chris. And seeing where the changes that have come to his character, and how he reacts to things, it's not he used to be, he would be picking a fight with everyone. If he saw something, he would try and fix it, but he would do it bluntly and very to the point, and it always caused fights. I think that was some of the best fights I've been able to write. But yeah, anyway, but it was amazing, and the development of him and Chris coming together and having an actual relationship, that was something that's been really special. And he's been a character that he always speaks to me, no matter how hard things are going. He's a character that I've been really proud of, that I've been able to write as much as I have on a regular basis. So that's been really cool. So Ivan, Mars, and Micah, he's still new, but I have to mention Micah because he's such he is one of those characters that you just love to hate, because he's coming in between Frank and Jet in Montreal, and coming together there, and he's just an idiot, and he doesn't see what he's doing, and he doesn't understand. And being able to write that biography and sort of see where he's coming from with the way that he behaves was kind of it was really sort of eye-opening for me as to his character and where he's coming from. And I'm writing the post, I want to kill him. I want to strangle him, because the way he thinks and the things that he does, and the way that he doesn't seem to notice or care that people are so bothered by what he is doing. But he likes it anyway, and it's stuff like that that can be really exciting, really fun to write. Favorite gender, female. It's just a perspective that comes more naturally than being guys. I mean, and then the majority of guys that I end up writing end up being gay, or turning, or discovering that they are actually gay and not straight, purely by a quirk of me. So yeah, female. Hey eyes, I am possessive of Jude Law to like a 50 millionth degree, because he's always been Ivan. He's always been Ivan, and he's always going to be Ivan. And every time I see a Jude, I've rarely seen anybody else use him on the board. So every time he pops up, I have a fit. I have a connection. It really, really bugs me when I see it. And this, yeah, I'm not going to go any more into that. Where are we next? AIs that I've grown to love. I'm not sure if it's so much of AIs that I've grown to love using, or so much as people are being exposed to everybody else, to all of you guys, and all of the different shows that you watch, and the ideas and the character things that you bring in, the AIs that you bring in from these different shows that you watch or movies that you see. And I will then, I'm known in my family and friends as the walking IMDb, because I recognize so many different actors and actresses, and I can tell you multiple things that they've been in, or why you might recognize them, because of that, because I've been exposed to everything that you guys bring to the boards and the AIs that you use. So things like Thomas Dekker and Britt Robertson and the Secret Circle group, and the Vampire Diaries. And then, I mean, there's shows that I've started watching because there are AIs in them, and that's really cool, because that's broadened me a lot, broadened my interest, and I've been able to go out and share those with other people, I suppose. But that's been really cool. There are no, moving on.